And now to the Red Sea corridor, another very tense area of West Asia. The Yemeni Houthi Ansarullah group has vowed to stop the ships going to Israel. Now, the allies, the Western allies of Israel, have ramped up their presence in the region, regardless of the US and the UK striking Yemeni Houthi Ansarullah. They remain determined, and now they are threatening to target a key global network in the waters of the Red Sea. Take a look.
US and UK's joint strikes have done little to unnerve Yemen's Houthi rebels. The group continues to carry out attacks on vessels that it claims are Israel-affiliated. And in the midst of simmering tensions, a new global threat has yet again resurfaced from the Red Sea corridor. The Gulf International Forum's report reveals that the Houthis may be looking to target the critical underwater cables. The intricate network of fiber optic cables pass through the Bab al-Mandeb Strait. Given the Houthis' stronghold in parts of Yemen close to the coast, the rebel group sits at a critical juncture, making it geographically very easy for them to damage the undersea cable network. In December last year, the Iran-backed group published a map showing networks of submarine communication cables passing through the Red Sea, the Mediterranean Sea, the Arabian Sea, and the Persian Gulf. Should the Houthis decide to make these very cables their next casualty, 95% of the world's digital communication infrastructure will be damaged. The cables facilitate most of the world's data flow. As much as $10 trillion worth of financial transactions are supported by the network every day. While the intent of the Houthis remains beyond doubt, many consider the chances of an underwater attack slim. The rebels might have no trouble keeping tensions high on the surface of the Red Sea, but they lack the military sophistication and technology for carrying out the attack. The group, despite its influence in Yemen, does not have a highly trained navy. However, with the passage of time, there remains a possibility of divers carrying out a mission to damage the cables, especially in areas around the Gulf where the water is as shallow as 100 meters. With the war spilling over into the Red Sea and Israel's Western allies sending their naval task force to combat and target the Houthis, the group has been carrying out active recruitment drives to prepare for a fight on land as well.
Hundreds of thousands of Yemenis are ready to go to Palestine to support our Mujahideen brothers in Gaza to fight the Israeli occupation. We are also ready for any mission.
For the Houthis, be it land, water or air, the mission remains the same. Seize Israel's military aggression in Gaza and allow food and water into war-ravaged Gaza.
Could you ever imagine that the entire Western Hemisphere's power could be cut off by a pair of scissors? Welcome to a world where the seemingly impossible becomes possible, where the delicate balance of power teeters on the fragile strands of fiber optic cables. Breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. We're living in a time where threats are no longer limited to weapons of mass destruction. The Houthi rebels in Yemen have issued a chilling threat to sever the underground fiber optic cables in the Red Sea should the US and UK launch another attack on Yemeni airports. These cables are not just a physical connection between continents. They are the lifeblood of our digital era, the backbone of our global financial systems. Ironically, while the media is consumed by debates on white supremacy, the real power lies in a region where a simple pair of scissors could plunge our world into darkness. The puppeteers at the top of the pyramid continue to control the game, their moves unseen, their motives unknown. As we face the prospect of a blackout, the threat transcends racial lines. Chaos is not a respecter of color or creed. It looms in every corner, in every community. People will scramble for resources, oblivious to the color of their neighbor's skin. This is a temporary issue, but one that requires immediate attention and preparation. Stay vigilant, for the cabal's maneuvers are intensifying. The political landscape is shrouded in uncertainty, with speculations about Donald Trump's possible return to office adding to the intrigue. There are whispers of deep state involvement, of manipulation, and even extortion. Names like Ben Carson are being thrown into the mix, adding another layer to this complex narrative. In this political drama, Trump remains a central figure. His decision to run again could either fuel the chaos or quell it. But one thing is certain, the pattern of intrigue that surrounds him is not going away anytime soon. To summarize, we're living in a world where the balance of power could be tipped by a pair of scissors, where threats are not always what they seem, and where the real power lies in the hands of unseen puppeteers. As we navigate through this unfolding saga, remember to stay vigilant, be prepared, and keep a close eye on the shifting sands of the political landscape.